being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen out there. You're welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review, coming to you live from the #1 online radio here in Southwest and in Nigeria. I'm talking about no other station than Power 365 online radio. My name is Olamide Adeniji, and I'm bringing you major headlines from Daily Independent newspaper. And first, I'm bringing the story on those. This is for those preparing for the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board examination, which says JAMB empowers CBT owners to arrest parent found near exam hall as exercise set to kick off nationwide. So, good luck to those that are writing the UTME as from today. And this is the next story I'm bringing to you. Says Tinubu moves to overall education. Tinubu moves to overall education sector, others censors of schools. Okay, so this next one is saying relief for embattled Damagun as Wike's camp trounces articles. Okay, and this is saying Yaya Bello EFCC faces backlash for alleged breach of court order. Okay, so this is also saying Sanwo-Olu, Fashola, others chart new course for youths. Nigerian breweries moves for company-wide reorganization to achieve recovery plan. And this is also saying that star singer Simi is special guest on Glow-sponsored African Voices. And Palace raises alarm over alleged plan to install Hausa monarch in Benin. Okay, all right, that is interesting. An Hausa monarch in Benin. Wow. And this is also saying Edo 2024, INEC meets CSOs, PWDs, charges on active involvement in election process. This is you won't walk alone, Oyebanji assures late or Motosho's family. Northeast Christian youths condemn invasion of Bellows residence. Lawmaker seeks enhanced security measures to protect Nigeria's nuclear assets. Dana Air to host free health talk screening for staff, frequent flyers. Okay, so there are so many stories I'm bringing to you. Yes, so many stories. Just stay tuned. When we return, we'll bring you the full gist. Thank you for staying tuned.
365 Radio. We pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM.
Alright, you're welcome back. This is still Power 365 Online Radio coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. Now, this first story is saying, as a unified tertiary matriculation examination is set to kick off in over 700 centers nationwide, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has empowered all computer-based test center owners to arrest any parent found near any of their facilities during the 2024 UTME exercise. Okay, that's on page 1 of the Daily Independent, spills over to page 29. So the major question is, okay, so what of those assorted children or assorted boys and girls that have to come with their parents? Probably their parents had to drop them off at the center. What do? Okay, and wait for them to finish their exams. Okay, maybe they just have to stay some meters or some miles away. All right, this is also saying, don't desecrate courts while fighting corruption. CSOs warn EFCC. Anti-corruption civil society organizations have advised the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission not to desecrate the courts in the course of carrying out its constitutional role of fighting corruption. The CSOs and human rights crusaders cautioned the EFCC and other anti-graft agencies against trampling on the rights of supposed suspects of corruption in order to avoid breaking a law to enforce another law. Okay, so read more of that story. It's on page 1. It's on page 1 of the Daily Independent, and it spills over to page 7 of the Daily Independent. Okay, so let's also bring you this, which says Tinubu moves to overhaul education sector, other censors of schools, owing to paucity of coordinated, verifiable, and authentic data on all aspects of the education sector in Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered the conduct of an extensive census to ascertain the fault lines and aid proper planning. The presidential directive handed down on Thursday is expected to gather data on all schools in Nigeria from primary to tertiary level, their present conditions and live-in facilities, proximity to one another, and infrastructure. Read more of that story. It's on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, it spills over to the other. It spills over to page 7, page 29 of the Nigerian Tribune. Now let's quickly visit this Yaya Bellows, this Yaya's Bellows squabble with EFCC. EFCC faces backlash for alleged breach of court orders. The invasion of the house of the former Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has continued to generate controversies as anti-graft agency threatened to arrest him in the residence of Governor Usman Ododo, stating that immunity does not extend to his home. EFCC's lawyer Kemi Pinheiro's son made this comment on Thursday before a federal high court in Abuja, while accusing Governor Ododo of frustrating the anti-graft agency's effort to arrest the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello. Okay, this is almost half a page of the story is almost half a page. You can pick a copy of the Daily Independent to get more on the story. Sanwo-Olu Fashola orders chart new course for youths. The first Lagos Leadership Summit held Wednesday ignited new passion and zeal towards charting a new course of action for the country's future. The event, organized by the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy, presented an opportunity for inclusive interaction between old and new generations. Okay, you may read more of that story. It's on page 2 of the Daily Independent. All right, so let me bring you this next one. Palace raises the alarm over alleged plan to install Hausa monarch in Benin. The Benin Traditional Council has warned against the planned installation and turbaning of a Hausa traditional ruler in Benin City. The BTC, in a statement on Thursday by the Yashe Prime Minister of Benin Kingdom, Chief Sam Igbe, noted that a certain Alhaji Danjuma Jagaba bin Kola is to be installed as Gakuwa Hausawa Benin on Sunday 5th of May 2024. Read more of that story. It's on page 3 of the Daily Independent. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. When I return, I'll bring you more news. Stay tuned, please.
This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_.
Okay, you're welcome back. Still on newspaper review, coming to you live from Power 365 online radio here in the city of Ibadan. Enugu government inspects smart schools, healthcare projects. Dr. Peter Mba, governor of Enugu State, has charged contractors and the site engineers handling construction of the 260 smart schools and 260 type 2 primary health facilities in the 260 wards in the 260 wards of the state to deliver world-class projects that will stand the test of time. Mba enjoined the contractors to deploy quality materials and build according to specifications, warning that any sharp practices would attract stiff sanctions and rejection by the government. That's an interesting read. That's from Enugu State. Pick a copy of the Daily Independent to read more on that. INEC meets CSOs, PWDs, charges on active involvement in the election process. The Independent National Electoral Commission on Thursday met with members of various civil society organizations and persons living with disabilities ahead of the Edo governorship election scheduled for September 2024. Alright, so pick a copy of that and read more on Daily Independent. Alake attributes resurgence of nation's economy to Tinubu's reforms. The Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake, has attributed the resurgence of the nation's economy to the reforms initiated by the President Bola Tinubu administration. Okay, so read more of that. It's also on page 5 of the Daily Independent. And then this next story is saying lawmakers seek enhanced security measures to protect Nigeria's nuclear assets. Ondo Guba Akinteriwa promises all-inclusive government. One of the most prominent governorship aspirants on the platform of APC in Ondo State, Wale Akinteriwa, has promised to form and run an all-inclusive administration if elected governor of the state. Read more of that story. It's on page 6 of the Daily Independent. We have no hand in Ganduje's travail, says NNPP. The leadership of the New Nigeria People's Party has distanced itself from the trial of former Kano State Governor and National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Abdullahi Ganduje. Okay, read more of that story. It's also on page 6 of the Daily Independent. Troops neutralize 192 terrorists, apprehend 341 in 1 week. That's coming from the DHQ. DHQ is a defense headquarters. The defense headquarters said that troops have in the last week neutralized 192 terrorists, apprehended 341 others, and rescued 62 kidnapped hostages. Read more of that story. It's on page 7 of the Daily Independent. Presidency behind Ganduje's travails. A Kano APC spokesperson. That's a huge allegation. The spokesperson of the All Progressives Congress in Kano, Alhaji Ahmad Aruwa, has claimed that the presidency is aware of the current political travails of the embattled national chairman of the party, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, but failed to do anything to save his head. He accused the presidency of having a hand in Ganduje's suspension by his ward in Kano, which was affirmed by Kano High Court on Wednesday. Okay, read more of that story. It's on page 7. Okay, let's jump over the Metro page. But before we jump over the Metro page, there's this interesting story which says Abiodun donates 25 patrol vehicles to police. Ogun State government on Thursday donated 25 patrol vehicles to the state police command, just as it acquired surveillance drones to monitor criminal activities in all parts of the state. Read more of that story. It's on the Metro page of the Daily Independent. Okay, I'll take a quick break. When I return, I'll bring you more news. Stay tuned.
FM Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
All right, you're welcome back to Power 365 Online Radio. Let's shock you with an information. This is our first open air transmission, which we are doing outside our workstation. We're actually doing this outside our workstation, so it's possible you hear some noises. It's possible you hear some sounds. It's actually from roads, from cars and people passing by. So just bear with us. We want to endear you to the dynamics of on air, or of the dynamics of smart broadcasting, which we are into. Thank you very much for always being there with us on Power 365 Online Radio. Okay, so before I go, I would like to take this this story, which says almost half of Nigeria's manufacturing firms may shut down by over forex exchange new power tariff. Okay, that's on page 16 of the Daily Independent. Get a copy of that and read. And this is also saying why bread prices will continue to rise. That's coming from PBAN. PBAN, I guess, is the Association of Bread Makers. Yes, Premium Bread Makers Association of Nigeria. PBAN or bread. Okay. All right, so that's for our brothers and sisters who are bread makers. Okay, so this is also on. Okay, let me quickly bring this last story to you, and then I'll call it a day. Ogun residents appeal to federal government. Governor Abiodun Songo Ilepa Onihale ruled. Okay, read more of that story. It's also on. Okay, so let me bring this one to you on Oyo State. It says Oyo justifies action over demolition of Yoruba Nation agitators. Okay, remember that the Oyo State government has demolished the buildings belonging to the Yoruba Nation agitators, where they claim to where they claim to be their hideout. And this is saying Oyo State government on Thursday justified its actions over demolition of a building allegedly belonging to the Yoruba Nation agitators. Okay, so read more of that story. It's also on page 25 of the Daily Independent. All right, so at this juncture, I'll call it a day. Thank you for always staying there with us at Power 365 Online Radio. My name is Olamide Adeniji, and then I'll implore you to hold on for some couple of hours. Now we'll be doing outside broadcasts for you to enjoy our different styles of broadcasting on Power 365 Online Radio. We love you, and we know you love us too. Goodbye.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, Pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. Tune in for the
mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi dákun màmá yìí tó wà lórí dá ìyẹn gangan no controversy ní nọ́mbà yẹn 365 FM Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ìròyìn tó kún fọ́fọ́ lágbàlá wa máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ètò tó gbámúṣe lágbàlá wálẹ̀ ó ti gbọ́ Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní 365 FM tiwa máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní èmi Ṣẹ́gun Fowórà lóníkẹ́ máa gbọ́ Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní. mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi dákun màmá yìí tó wà lórí dá ìyẹn gangan no controversy ní nọ́mbà yẹn 365 FM Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ìròyìn tó kún fọ́fọ́ lágbàlá wa máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ètò tó gbámúṣe lágbàlá wálẹ̀ ó ti gbọ́ Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní 365 FM tiwa máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní èmi Ṣẹ́gun Fowórà lóníkẹ́ máa gbọ́ Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní. mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi dákun màmá yìí tó wà lórí dá ìyẹn gangan no controversy ní nọ́mbà yẹn 365 FM Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ìròyìn tó kún fọ́fọ́ lágbàlá wa máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ètò tó gbámúṣe lágbàlá wálẹ̀ ó ti gbọ́ Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní 365 FM tiwa máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní èmi Ṣẹ́gun Fowórà lóníkẹ́ máa gbọ́ Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní. mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi dákun màmá yìí tó wà lórí dá ìyẹn gangan no controversy ní nọ́mbà yẹn 365 FM Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní Power FM yóò ti wá máa ní ìròyìn tó kún fọ́fọ́ lágbàlá